So I've been contemplating, and I've come to the conclusion that life is all about divergent paths and self-preservation. Human beings socialized in the West are selfish and thoughtless because they don't have a true belief system. Folks' ideologies shift in accordance with what they think is best for them in the moment. So I don't really fault folks for not doing what's in your best interest or uh, the greatest good because they're usually ignorant. Anyway, welcome to the No Filter Podcast. How you doing, brother? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just tired.
I'm tired of this shit too, bro.
I'm just exhausted.
Yeah,
It's rough out here.
I don't think it's rough. I'm back on my life is easy.
We make it
We
hard.
make it hard. That's really the truth. Life is really fucking simple.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
Mm. Oh, the hiatus is due to a multitude of reasons. Uh, there is content that exists that's supposed to fill in the gap between the last time y'all actually heard us and now, but y'all ain't never getting it. It's available on the interwebs, but y'all not getting it. It's y'all whatever.
Yeah, we did something.
Yeah,
It just didn't. I'm not
y'all
gonna.
not getting it.
Yeah, it just didn't make it to y'all. The people that saw it saw
Some
it. And
folks got it.
right. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people that saw it, and the people that didn't.
Oh well.
Mm, we fulfilled our obligation. We never said it was gonna get to y'all.
You know what? I no longer even feel like this is an obligation. I really don't. I'm here. I don't feel like this is an obligation. I feel like I'm gonna begin to make better use of the platform. That's how I'm gonna approach this moving forward. And if I don't feel like fucking doing it, I'm not. I'm not like gonna force feed content to y'all or anything. Um, sometimes we'll be topic driven again. Other times you'll just see me and Moot shoot the shit and update y'all in our lives. Especially because uh the world is about to start dropping content. Mando trailer.
It's gonna be real bad. We discussed this previous to like we've already told y'all that the shit is in the works. It's gonna be it's gonna be bad for y'all, man. It's gonna be real bad.
Yeah, Mando trailer was oof,
Phenomenal, man.
man.
Phenomenal. It was great. It was
Screaming like a little teenage white girl at a Jonas Brothers concert. When
so
K-pop comes out as the special guest.
bruh, it was. I was
It
sitting up
was
here. I was
bad,
like,
bro.
yo. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh yeah.
It's like that fucking commercial where the dude pulled a fucking flag on his dad for the spider. Look, I didn't scream. You want to see the replay?
Just play it back. We're gonna play it back. Oh,
Man,
that is me. Yeah, and it was you.
definitely me. I was like, did that sound come from my insides? Oh, I didn't know there was a teenage white girl in there. That's
Oh,
crazy.
that shit was fire. Shit was fire. I look
Um,
forward.
so I know I'm not even going to bother asking. I'm positive at this point that at a minimum. So just so y'all are aware, right? Me and Mookie have informed y'all of quite a few things. This is no bullshit. However, Mookie hasn't had the time nor the inclination to stay abreast of said things. Where I've had nothing but time still. Um, no, I'm gonna ask before I go down the road. Spoilers for everything. Um, have you watched National Treasure, the television show yet?
Nope.
Okay. Just so everybody's aware, National Treasure 1 and 2, fire, classics, not cult classics, fucking classics. Nicolas Cage's character, the whole premise behind everything involved, genius. However, the television show, very campy, very much so, but not in a bad way. Geniusly done. And they slip in the woke bullshit ever so slight and weave it perfectly with the story. So you have an understanding of why there's a vested interest in what's going on in the show. I'm pretty sure it's not over. Oh, listen, and for a minute, I did not realize that was Catherine Zeta-Jones. I really fucked my whole head up. I don't know if she like I don't know if she looks good for an old bride or bad for a bride who shouldn't look that old. It was weird. It it was super fucking weird. Yeah, you when you see it, you'll know. It's like what the fuck am I looking? Oh, that's her. She looks different. That's where I went. Like she doesn't look bad, but it's like the last time I seen her, she was to die for. And
Now
now
she
it's
look like
like,
she died.
uh, you know, like, that I don't know if I'm smelling the milk the right way. Like,
The milk's gone bad. The milk's gone bad.
but I'm still gonna use the milk because the date says something different.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at the date and it should be good, but when I poured it in my cereal, I wasn't sure. But the cereal's so sugary, I can't tell. It's one of them.
I hate this. I hate this conversation. Move on.
But you know the experience. Okay, number one, I don't experience that anymore because I no longer consume cow pus. First and foremost, like this is old school talk. I don't drink that stuff. Like I'm not a calf. I was not born from a cow. Um, so I don't drink cow pus. I'm good on that. I don't give a fuck how much you clean it and process it. It's bad for you. If you don't believe me, there's whole websites and literature dedicated to how we are not calves. We probably should not consume that. And of the mammals, that is probably the worst one to drink. You better off drink goat's milk. Um, yeah, but no, it's a definitely an interesting addition to the story, and um, it's kind of without spoilers, but with spoilers. Harvey Keitel's character dies in the first episode. And the rest of the story is kind of centered around things involving him. You
I mean, I
don't
guess
see Nicolas Cage like I think I'm on like episode 6 or episode 8. I'm not sure. Um, Harvey Keitel's character is gone, but his existence is what is partly the driving force behind that. Now the Nicolas Cage's little partner, the little goofy dude who thought he was smart, who found the glasses and shit from he's in it. Um the original agent who fucked it up when they called and said somebody's trying to steal the Declaration of Independence. It's like, yeah, whatever. He's in it. Like it's interesting as hell. Uh Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. I'm not mad at it. It's campy. It's like, she's not a teenager either. Surprisingly enough, like that's not. She's not a teenager. She's a grown up. Well, the central character, she's a grown up. It's
Right.
strange. Um, what else? What else did we say? Obviously, The Last of Us. I know you haven't watched it. However, you need to unfuck yourself. Um,
Let me ask you this about The Last of Us. I just have one question. Is it done? Like, when I
oh no,
mean, no,
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 no, not is it
no,
over, but like, can I sit down and watch this from beginning to end?
no.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna wait.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's probably not, but
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. It
I,
it it is at a perfect stopping point. Like The Last of Us is not a game that you would have ever been able to sit down day one and play through. And instead of, oh my god, I need to find out what happens next, and now I'm up for fucking 3 days straight. This shit, it stops where it needs to stop at.
okay, I can fucks with that. That's not like Game of Thrones where you be watching some shit, you be like, I have to see what happened.
Yeah, it stops with, like, and they added additional content. Like they it's pretty accurate. It's pretty dead on. There's even dialogue directly. Well, I'm not gonna say directly. Dialogue they stole directly from the game. Like in a side by side comparison, I don't think the writers wrote much. Like they literally took the dialogue from the game and the actors exchanged that dialogue.
Mm.
Uh, it's and they make you give a fuck about the little girl because when you first start playing The Last of Us,
You don't
you're
give a
not the main
fuck.
character. You're the little
Yeah.
girl. You're what the fuck am I doing? Well, they make you care about that little girl. They make that bond a little bit more obvious
Really?
between father daughter.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
know.
they take the time to draw that out because you're still watching from the perspective of her,
Mm.
and then um yeah, it goes down just like in the game, and you're like, what the fuck? It does that.
Because I'm gonna tell you, now when you first start playing, it's like I gave no fucks about whether she lived or died. I don't give a-
You
I-
actually care. It's kind of dope. And there's like additional content before that because they go back in the day and
Mm.
they have a conversation. It opens up with them on a like talk show panel back in the day. Dude talking about what is gonna be the end of us.
He
And
foretold. He foretold the future.
yeah, kinda. It's fucking fire. Hey, look. Um, However, the greatest thing that I seen over the weekend um was Tom Brady fucking losing. So yeah, kudos to the people. I'm not gonna say their name because I'm not gonna give them that much respect for making making Tom Brady lose, so I don't have to hear about Tom Brady throughout the remainder of the playoffs. Even though they're gonna mention him, I don't know. That's weird. Like when you lost
Lost,
and
and
you're
you still talking
still
about like
yeah.
well, what is he gonna do now? Who get
Who gives a fuck until next year?
rich? No
Yeah.
one
So
cares. I was still. I mean, I'm on board with what he said, but I'm still. It was just. It was the worst of a bad situation, man. It was bad all around. I was like, like you said, if both of them could have lost, I would have been okay with that. just give San Fran another bye week and be done with it. Let's give them another. That's cool. They're good. Just it was.
shout out to Jacksonville, the improbable comeback. Yeah,
I
didn't
was gonna. I
see
was
that
gonna say.
happen.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
what I was gonna say, but it
don't
don't
say it.
matter. Yeah, because
Don't
it's not.
don't.
It's not gonna matter. This you people are bullies. You people are fucking bullies. You people are fucking bullies. I don't like none of y'all
that
bullies.
that 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 logo that was fire though.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Oh
I came
man,
across it. I said, "Oh, that's what Mook was talking about. That shit's fire."
I wanted to fucking throw that shit out the window. You fuck.
But it's fire though.
I'm like
But it's fire. Say what you will. That shit is fire. If that was a jersey or a t-shirt or a hat,
I would. Yeah, I would take it.
no shit.
I would take it.
That shit was
I would
fire.
take it. However, I hate what it represents.
It was so disrespectful, but it was fire.
I hate what the fucking represents. I'm like, who got that much time on their hands?
Who dedicated themselves to making such a fire ass motherfucking logo to
It's
clown?
like it's like they did it on purpose. It was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it look dope, but it's gonna be like you're gonna have
It's
mixed
so
feelings.
disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. But it is. Like I looked at it, I was like,
That shit is fire.
it's like, God damn it. I wanted to hate it, but it was like
It's fire.
I would rock it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would rock it.
Fuck yeah.
I would rock it.
If he found a hat with that shit on there, are you crazy as hell? I'm in that.
I'm still mad though. Whoever made that, fuck you. Whoever made that shit, fuck
This
you.
shit was fire.
Um, disrespectful.
I am all caught up on the Bad Batch.
I gotta catch up. I'm behind.
Brother. Look. I'm not even pressing you. You're wrong for not watching the lesson.
I am. I will give you that
Period.
one. That I've
but
been waiting
everything
for that
else, it is what it is. I finished the documentary. What is a woman from the right wing propaganda machine? Y'all can say what y'all want. That documentary is funny as hell and it's dope. Fuck y'all if y'all got a problem with it. Like dead ass, that shit was great. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. And the movie Run, Hide, Fight, fire, hot to the fire. I understand why it was not widely released. I understand,
bruh.
why. Yeah, I get it. Yep, I get it.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I get it. It was. Hey,
I'm gonna let that be what it's gonna be. Look, everybody's gonna be like, what?
Right, just look at the trailer. You can get the gist of what you need to understand from this conversation from the trailer. But if you have the opportunity to watch the movie, I think you should absolutely watch the movie. And keep in mind, if you find where the movie's at and you make the choice, the conscious decision to not watch the movie because of the backers of the movie and where it's located, you have to start questioning your own sensibility. I'm gonna just leave that at that because everybody on their side, right? Everybody's on their own side, and nobody wants to hear what the other side has to say. And that is what it is. Shout out to the ATF for on May 13th. Most of us will be felons. AR pistol braces. I personally will not be. I'm not going to destroy my weapon. I'm going to convert my weapon. But I'm still not doing this registration thing. They're smoking dicks. Yeah. It's a weird concept, but yeah.
I'm just here.
So what's going on in the brothers world? Oh,
Apparently.
for the listeners who put us in their ears while they go to work and do other things, he waved his hand like a Jedi and made a face like, but he didn't make any noise. So he didn't ignore. He answered, but it's a visual
Visual,
cue.
you
So
gotta
if you
look
want
at
to
it.
see it, back it up and rewatch that part.
You gotta pull the phone out and actually look at what I did. I ain't got. I mean, you know what? I really don't have. I ain't, oh, I just found out that it's a law. I got to do some research, but I'm not 100% sure it was a law. I may have been lied to, but I got to go do some research. That I have to have my dog microchipped.
Oh, because they're them bully breed, them attack breeds.
Yeah, and I'm like, do I or you do? Like, I'm confused. Like, what if I want to dump one of them one day? Like, then they can trace it back to me. I'm not really big on that. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, but I gotta look that up because I don't know if that's just like that's some black people shit. That's some pit bull shit. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it because you got to think. I've had Bruno for fucking 3 years now. Never been brought up before. Now all of a sudden, oh, it's again, it's a law now. You got to get a microchip. Bitch says who? Fuck told you that shit. Show me that shit in writing. I need to see it. Pull that shit up. Google it. I meant to Google it, but I was lazy. I didn't feel like Googling it. Other than that, bitches ain't shit. Um, games are good. Um, what's it? That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. That's it for me.
Word, word.
I really don't be having shit, but fucking work, this pod, and video games. I barely watch TV anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of off television itself. Oh, shout out to H&R Block for the commercials directly attacking Intuit TurboTax
Man,
during an
bruh.
Intuit TurboTax broadcast. Like that fucking fire.
Oh, you don't give
Like
a
yeah, like
fuck.
if you had TurboTax and they did your taxes last year, fuck them.
Well, fucking upload your shit
Come over
over
to
here.
us, upload to us, and we'll fucking do it for free. Fuck them.
Oh my god, gangster. You can't even say nothing. Like, huh? All right, that's what's
Wasn't
up.
mad at all.
No, it's like that's what's up. That is what's up.
And a couple spots no less too.
It
Wasn't
was
just
more than, yeah.
one
It was
spot.
more,
They was
yeah.
all over the broadcast. I said, well, damn.
They did about
Yeah,
two.
H&R Block ain't get like fuck TurboTax. We ain't gonna let you motherfuckers keep stealing our fucking customer base.
They did at least 4 spots throughout that
Dude,
fucking. Yeah,
it was crucial. It's like because the commercial came on and then it was like, yeah, this game is sponsored by TurboTax, and I was like, oh shit, wow, like this is crazy.
oh, they said, "Fuck your
Um,
turf, fuck your
the Baltimore
TurboTax."
Ratbirds, y'all probably need to pay Lamar, because that was a bad outing. Now I'm gonna tell you, right? I truly believe that Huntley makes better decisions than Lamar. Right? He's a better field general, game manager, quarterback than Lamar. However, he is no one is the athlete that Lamar Jackson is. And they would have won if not for Lamar Jackson not being. Y'all might want to pay that man. And he's dope for being his own agent and not hiring no outside people. So he about to get all his money. If not
Facts.
from them, from someone.
Somebody's gonna pay. Come on down to us. We need you. Well, no, never mind. I take that back. No, no.
Well, I like he put the Ravens in the pickle. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Because they they designed an entire offense around his skill set. And because no one else has his skill set, that makes him invaluable. So y'all either don't pay him, keep all that money, and then retool the entirety of your motherfucking team, or you pay that man what he wants.
It's a very simple concept. I mean, it really is.
You know, that's it is what it is. Know your worth.
Oh, don't be
Know
afraid
your
to fight for that shit either.
Here you go. Know your fucking worth. Um oh. So brother,
What?
I was thinking,
Oh hell.
right?
Go ahead.
That's kind of what happened. Oh, this in his own man.
Look, this is where it gets.
Not safe place.
This is where it gets iffy, y'all. Go ahead.
Um, are bitches really delusional, or is this the outcome of us promoting equality? Like, is this the inevitable beginning of the fall of civilization? I told you I was in my own head, bro.
Well, I'm gonna be over here.
No. Because I sent you like the one clip I sent you of the bitch you don't want to sign the prenup.
Mm-hmm. I seen that.
How does that work?
It's staged. It's very much staged. It's a stage thing.
That's why that's my question, bro. Like, are bitches delusional, or you know, like at the end of the day, in that situation, number one, we not having that dialogue.
I said that from Jump Street. Sign this prenup. No.
I mean, and then like even in the dialogue, because dude was like, she was like, "Yeah, your money's my money," and he didn't dispute that. He was
That's what.
cool with that. He
That's
was
why
saying,
you
in the
can't.
case that this don't work, you ain't leaving with my money.
There lies your issue. Therein lies your issue.
They're all looking for hypergamy and the escape.
And the simps are they're giving them an escape. They're giving them an escape. Nobody's holding these motherfuckers accountable. You sitting up here, you're having, like you said, that's why I thought it was staged personally, because he didn't refute the fact that your money is my money. He didn't say you sound stupid, because that's the kind of conversation I would have. You sound retarded. My money is my money. Your money is your money. The end of story. But it just kept going on and on. Like, nah, and I'm not going back and forth with you. Either you signing it or we're not getting married. I will continue to knock the bottom out of you all day, but we're not getting married. We're not progressing. We're not going to go any further than that, because you have illustrated to me that you are out to get me. That is what I seen in that video. You are out to get me. You're looking for the bag, like all these other bitches done told you to do. Get the bag. No. Wrong idea, wrong motherfucker. You all the way, you just all the way around fucked up. All the way.
but you have the bank.
Who
All you
do?
got to do is sign this piece of paper.
Oh, but that's not how they look at it. They know they have been preconditioned to know that I can get more by not signing this motherfucker.
But you can't get
Bullshit.
more. You can't listen. You can't get more.
Than what she already came in with?
No. I want you to slow down on the anger part
Okay, I'm bad.
and just straight logic.
Okay, go ahead.
If I'm a millionaire
Mm-hmm.
and I propose to marry you,
Okay.
you are a millionaire.
Okay, go ahead.
If you leave for whatever reason and you only take 400,000, you're not a millionaire. You don't get more.
Where that makes sense, I think where I'm thinking of is that these men are getting women. Okay, so you find the chick.
You're about to do the comparative thing. I'm not comparing, right? Listen, I want you to listen to what I'm saying, right? This is not a comparative thing. You don't get more in any scenario. If you don't get 100% of my money unless I die, there is not a scenario in which you get, yes, you definitely have more than what you came with.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're already in a situation where you're spending mine. So you already have more than what you came with.
Got you.
You're losing money.
I got you.
Because you're not dedicated to the idea of continued marriage.
Got you.
You in fact lose money.
Okay.
There is not a scenario in which you get more. It's a you come in flat broke. And let's keep it a buck. Right? It's an extreme scenario because nobody's flat broke at this point.
That shouldn't be, but
there's a couple motherfuckers, but it's highly unlikely.
Right.
But if I'm a millionaire, right? So I have 1.5 because we got to account for taxes or because if we don't, then I'm not a millionaire. Yeah. So I got 1.5. Of my 1.5, you get whatever you want. You have access to the bank account. You don't. I'm not even the type of trip on you for stupid purchases, things of this nature. And you clearly don't have the earning potential that I have because I'm going to amass more money, which is why men do this stupid shit. We're like, nah, I'm gonna make more money. I'm cool, bitch. Like, you want to leave? Be gone. And then here, you take this 40%, and you're going for every day moving forward, you're going to spend from the money that I made. And every day moving forward, I'm going to make more money and lose you as a bill. I will be okay. So you don't get, there's not a scenario where you actually get more. If you lived $1 million lifestyle and you have to go down to 500,000, you lost. You live in a house that costs $500,000. It's paid for. You can't afford the taxes and the upkeep on the home if you don't stay with this motherfucker. Period. So unless he's beating the fuck out of you, what is the point of leaving? If you got other bitches, okay, as long as that bitch don't come here, you pay for her an apartment. Just don't buy her another $500,000 house. Because that makes her equal. Is that not?
I didn't say nothing. I look. I agree. I'm with you.
You see what I mean?
100%.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you don't. There's not a scenario in which you get more. Like the illusion.
That's what it is. It's
Which makes
it's
you
illusion.
delusional.
Yeah. Because they have been tricked into believing something that is not real. So they feel as though they really do feel like it is a come up because they can't see past the hand that's in front of their face.
No, and you know what? It is a come up. That's why when I opened up the pot, talked about
Yeah.
right. So you can't see past the moment. And I'm all about living for the moment because past is the memory and the future is your fucking imagination. We all exist in the same plane of existence at the current moment. I get that. Ideologically speaking. But you still have to understand time is moving forward continuously. How fucking stupid do you really have to be to not understand you don't have an income? Like you be the stay at home bitch if you want to. I take you on trips. You got nannies. You don't even have to do the shit for the kids. Like, and all of these things are wild ass scenarios because I don't want the bitch that does any of those things. But at the end of the day, if this was the case and you leave me because I got a bitch on the other side of town that I put in an apartment, you lose. You can't afford the nanny. You can't afford the house. You can't afford any of this without me. Period. Why is this not understood?
It's emotions.
No, fuck that. Why is it not understood?
The women base their shit off emotions, man. Emotions. Logic versus emotion. They will always use emotion.
I'm done saying that because at the end of the day, bro, like motherfuckers have this thing in their mind, like, okay, I have emotions too. I don't let my emotions control my decision.
They don't. They're it's like you have a conversation. If a bitch offered me $5 million to sleep with her, would I not sleep with her? You goddamn right I would. That's disrespectful to me. Bitch, how? How's that disrespectful? That's $5 million. Not disrespectful. That's lucrative business. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, fuck for free. Fuck you. Sorry. Sorry. That's is that not a lucrative?
There's no being sorry.
Like, that's a lucrative
I
business.
fucked the bitch, ended up having to pay out money. So we're not going there.
Man, come on, man. Come on now.
Like,
You sitting up here thinking, you thinking with this. I'm thinking up here. I'm up here with like shit. You know I can do it.
We up.
Yeah.
We 5 men up.
We up. That's what I'm saying. Like we up, and you automatically tell me you feel okay. Bye. Fuck.
I give you 5 M's to knock the bottom out of my shit, bitch. Bottom knocked.
Without hesitation. Do you hear me? 5 mil?
Dick in mouth. Yeah, dick in mouth before sentence finished.
Bruh.
Let's not play like that.
Bruh. It's weird to me. It's weird the thought process because that's not even something that I need to think about like in a real way. Like y'all can say whatever y'all want to, y'all could like feel however the fuck you want to, but that is a $5 million deal for doing some shit that I usually do for free.
No. Hold on. Number one, it's not a $5 million deal for some shit that I do usually. It's a $5 million come up because if she wouldn't have asked in front of you, I would have fucked her.
Touche.
End statement.
Factual information. Facts.
Like you're mad that she had the audacity to put this on the table while you were standing there. As a matter of fact, where you think it was disrespectful, I think it was very respectful
exactly.
that she asked in front of you. Because she could have waited for your ass to walk away.
And you would have never
and
saw
I
me.
was taking this deal, and it wasn't going to be for 5 men. She was going to keep all her 5 M's, and I was going to fuck this. I was going to knock the lining out of that.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh.
Because let's be honest, you don't fuck who you don't want to fuck. I'm not saying you haven't got one off, but you listen.
No, you're right. No,
you know for a fact.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, you
like,
gotta tell
me.
I
may not be happy at the after effect, but when we fuck, I wanted to fuck
you. Yeah, that is very true. Right. Is true. I just be making faces to piss people off. I just be fucking.
I absolutely wanted to fuck. Like I can't believe you fucked her. Sometimes I can't believe it either. But in that moment,
look, let me tell you something.
In that moment, I was all in. I found something attractive about her.
Right. Whatever it may be.
Because the motherfucker don't work if there ain't no attraction there. He'd be like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, I'm going away.
You know better. You knew better. How dare you trick me, bitch? I'm out. Deuces. Fucking 5 minutes. I don't know, man. Because I literally had a conversation. Like I had the conversation.
I'm sorry you even had to.
It was weird. It was weird to me. It was like, I was like, you wouldn't do it? No, that's disrespectful. To who?
No, if the roles were reversed, it is disrespectful. And I'm about to get 250 million. Like I'm about to, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want you after you, because you'll do anything. Because you'll fuck for money. This is a double standard. It's cool. I don't want you no more. Like, your loyalty is in question.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna shut up. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I was having a conversation, I'm like, bitch, man, I would never not. Man, we would be like.
I'm not saying I'm not fucking you again.
We would be like.
I'm saying that,
but I would never look
if
at you.
You thought we were serious. It's like, look, so bear with the conversation.
I'm with it. Go ahead.
We've been around the world. We've done some foul shit. This is just, it is what it is. Could you imagine if I had a girl and she said, I want to have a threesome with you and your brother? Oh, we're going to fuck you. We're going to Eiffel Tower and everything. You're getting all your holes filled, but you are never going to be anything other than that. If you were elevated on a particular platform, you have dropped. You are now in the basement garage of the complex. And not based on the act. You're in the garage because you thought about it.
Oh, man. Bruh. If that ain't some factual shit, though. If that ain't.
Look, I'll keep it a whole stack. I know it's a double standard. It is what it is. But men typically choose women who are virtuous, and women typically choose men who can provide. Well, I can provide if I tricked off. I still fulfill my role and my obligation. You're not fulfilling your role and your obligation if you out here smutting for money, bitch. You just not. And that's a moral stance. That's we are morally misaligned. Not you are incorrect. Not we are morally misaligned. We are not compatible because you morally don't align with what I believe. That's all. It's cool. You cool. You go your way. You know, if you bored one day, you come through, fucking spit on him and hug it up and get the fuck out. Yeah, you can't tell me you want two dicks in you. Okay, what's up? I got you covered.
Oh
And
man,
then when I treat you different, you're gonna be like, well, you treat me different. Well, because you different.
bitch, right?
The fuck?
Do you not just remember? Do you not remember what just happened? Like that happened. That happened in real time.
And that's not to say I've never participated in that type of behavior. What I'm saying is, I once thought slightly mid of you, and now I think completely less of
Like
you.
utter,
Right.
like you are fucking bottom.
So, you know, and if that's all you're good for, then that's what you're good for. And that's where we can keep it. Like when me and my girl have issues, I can call you. When I'm horny and I'm bored and I ain't got no girl, I can call you. When I'm bored and flipping through the channels isn't enough for me, I can call you. When El Mazra has lost its luster, I can call you. When I am frustrated with the hunting game, I can call you. When
Your
I take an
lot,
L at Madden, I can call you.
your lot in life has fell down significantly.
Right. You
Your
were good for that.
your stock has plummeted.
Like you are good for that.
Oh,
Like I made a missile launcher that is horrible at launching missiles, but it's great at launching baseballs. So I'm not going to make the same amount of money as I would have if it was still a missile launcher, but I'm not going to scrap all the research and development that I put into this
like,
machine
look,
because it launches baseballs successfully.
exactly.
So now you're just a baseball launcher and you're fucking stuck on the baseball field. Fuck, that's you're no longer in the nuclear facility, bitch.
I mean, look,
You're at the field.
you still serve a function. It's just not,
Not what you wanted. And I will recoup.
Right. Oh
If that means somebody calls me and says, "Yo, I'm an incel," and I'll be like, "Yo, I got one. You pay me this amount, and I'll put you on her."
Right. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, but you you
Uh,
you mentioning this whole delusional thing. Let me tell you. So once again, so much time on my hands. It's so horrible. This okay. Red pill, blue pill argument. This is not about me being in the manosphere, even though I am 100,000% man, men, blah 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 blah. I was on the internet and I was reading some comments. So let me first tell you.
mm-mm.
Let me frame this for you, Mookie. Persephone's page. See, now
Now you have my
imagine the
interest.
imagine the simp behavior that was occurring in
Look,
the comments
the ears perked up when you
of a
said,
red pill, blue pill conversation on her town. She asked what the red pill, what the red pill thing is. So instead of giving her an answer, most motherfuckers was it's that it's that but misogynistic bullshit that men and like when I was first reading the comments, I thought they were women, but they were men.
Bruh. I'm a
Which leads me to the part of the conversation I actually like.
go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish because I'm just
Because you got plenty to say. I know.
yeah, bruh.
I'm not saying number one. I'm not. Look, Persephone, babe, if ever, but I'm never gonna simp for it. You're crazy. Not happening. You a bad bitch, but you ain't that
Bruh,
bad.
mm,
Like, yeah, that's not. I'm still gonna be me. I don't like that the red pill, blue pill conversation is happening, which seemingly revolves solely around relationships. I don't like that it's been applied to this topic of relationships solely because it's confusing to a great many people. Um, Number one, there is no blue pill, right? Let's understand what the reference is, and understand that if you took the blue pill, you wouldn't be aware you took the blue pill because you would be plugged back into the matrix and you would
British.
live inside the illusion unaware you were ever given the choice. So everyone who thinks they're blue pill, you're all fucking idiots. Because you would not have that frame of reference because you had to be removed to be given the choice of the red or the blue pill. So there is no blue pill in effect. Understand, this is a fact. If you are red pill, you can say if you're having the dialogue and someone fails to understand or want to believe or at least give it some consideration that they've taken the blue pill, but there is no blue pill side of the argument. There is the red pill. And it is not exclusive to relationships and marriage and misogyny and feminism and that's not the case. That's not the case. We've been fed a particular narrative over a great many years. That narrative is so interwoven into one another in all of the things that life involves that if you don't adhere to or believe the bullshit, that is what makes you red pill. It has nothing to do with being on one side of the argument with men and women at all. Because you can be a red pill simp. That's the truth. You can be perfectly aware and still continue to exhibit the behaviors of a trick. And I'm using the terminology that was I don't care how y'all have tried to shift things. Like it requires a trick to be tricking. Prostitutes turned tricks. Prostitutes commonly referred to as hoes on the street, So now y'all all understand y'all place in the conversation. This is the reality. Y'all don't get to change the definition of work. I'm not having it. Like these words have been used for at least the last 50 fucking years in a particular way. They have a particular definition. So you niggas who out here proud to trick, understand the bitch you're fucking is a hoe and you're a trick because you're being tricked. It's a verb. It's an action word. She's providing you a fantasy and a fucking illusion.
Don't
and
hurt
you're
him.
falling for it.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Just don't hurt him.
So it's tricking if you got it because you have to have it to trick.
Wow. Take your time now. Take your time. Take your time.
I'm just saying.
It's true. I mean, anyway, I'm gonna let you go because you're on a roll, and I ain't gonna stop you. Go ahead.
And you bitches who got motherfuckers out here simping and tricking for you. Listen, this is not an original thought. However, I support it, and I'm about to say it, so you can feel how you want to feel. You're a hoe, and I don't give a fuck if you tricking for attention. You're a fucking hoe. Period. If the compensation for your time in your box is attention, you're just a hoe for attention. It doesn't change anything. So when you do some hoe behavior, you're a hoe. I don't give a fuck if you got paid money. Because most hoes wasn't doing it for money. They was giving the money to a whole nother motherfucker.
I'm sorry. It's funny because it's true.
like the age old the runaway or the farm girl shows up to the city, slick talking motherfucker, talk her out of her panties, tell her how special she is, how beautiful she is, and glad she left the farm. Send her out there. There's motherfuckers who want to fucking knock it down. He arranges the meet. She goes, turns the trick, brings him the money back. What she got was dick and attention. Y'all keep forgetting that there's a whole factor in there that there is a motherfucker who's getting paid from it, but it wasn't her. So you hoes is still hoes, even if you're not getting paid no. Feel how you want to feel. Don't hurt my fucking feelings. And guess what? All the motherfuckers who was paying money. So it's like, no, I ain't charging them money. Like, so you got 3 or 4 niggas that gives you positive attention. They give you all this attention. You let them take you out. You only fucking 3 of them because one of them, he don't want no pussy.
My bad. Go ahead.
I know. I said it that way on purpose. Right. Know, yeah. Like, you only fucking 3 of them because one of them don't actually want no pussy. They take you out to eat. They buy you stuff. They want to take you somewhere. Bitch, all of that shit costs the same money that the pimp was getting paid that you wasn't seeing, and you was still giving your box up. Bitch, you a hoe. Even if the trick, the John, shows up to the hotel room and he puts the money on the table for you to give to the pimp, but he just wants to talk to you because his wife don't listen to him, you still a hoe. It doesn't change your occupation. I don't give a fuck if the one dude ain't fucking. you're still a hoe. This is just a fact. This is not my opinion. I wholeheartedly support it. But this is not my fucking opinion. This is a fact. This is the fact of the matter. You're a hoe. The game is the game, bitches. Now,
changed.
When we say you have hoe behavior or hoe tendencies, this is not particularly about you giving your box to everybody. It's about if it requires outside attention to sustain you, I see a problem in our continued interaction because I'm aware of what hoes do. I don't want to contend with that. Do you? I've had hoe friends, for lack of a better word. And I don't mean bitches who I think are hoes. I mean bitches who were professional fuck for money I associated with. Like, I'm a professional. Like, hey, D, can you drop me off at the hotel and stay there and make sure this nigga don't beat my ass? Like, I'll let you know. I'll come out on the catwalk. Yeah, I got you, babe. Like, I'll give you 40%. I don't need 40%. That's pimp wages. I don't want that. I just take care of my gas. Let's go get some food. You keep your money. Like, and how long is it gonna take you? Like let me know. Do I need to bring my tablet or am I cool watching my phone? I need to understand. Like, and are you concerned? Is this a regular? Do I need to be paying attention to the door, or can I just be engulfed in my phone because I know you're safe and you're going to come back downstairs and we're going to go on about our fucking business?
A lot of questions. I mean, they need answers. I get it.
Right. And I've had this dialogue. Like, I just need to understand. I need to fully understand what situation you get me into. Like, okay, cool.
Get your Why I'd beat your ass.
Well, that's Mookie's role because Mookie's the pimp. That was fire. I know you mad.
I am, and I ain't got nothing.
It fit too perfect.
I can't say shit either. I'm just
Like, so listen, ladies. Let me tell you. Imagine you having a conversation, and this is no bullshit, right? This is not. All men feel this way. All men don't recognize what that feeling is. So you having a dialogue with your man, and you talking about the attention he doesn't give you, and how your coworker give you this attention, and your friend give you this attention. But you're saying you're a hoe, and you're saying for the right price, which is attention at the moment, you are willing to do whatever.
That part.
That's what he heard. He may not properly process all of the information. It's like he's aware something's off. There's a tingle. His Peter tingle's going off, but he's unaware of exactly what the danger is. Doc Ock has not popped up. The Green Goblin has not popped up. Sandman has not popped up. Venom has not popped up. No, Venom's not going to work because Venom doesn't make his fucking Peter tingle work. So, what? There's no way I'm doing a podcast without a Marvel reference or a Star Wars reference, and we already went to Star Wars.
Keep going. I'm not saying keep going. You're good.
But is that not accurate?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it wasn't accurate. I continue. You good? Continue.
Because that's what the Peter tingle is. Well, they haven't effectively called it the spider
I
sense in
know.
MCU
I
yet.
understand. I get it. I just hate you did it. I just hate you did it. I hated you did it.
Your Peter tingle's going off. Like, so unsuspecting dude sitting there, Peter tingle's going off. You don't know what the danger is. But the little woof, 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 and the flashing and all of that, it's happening. He can't quite put his fucking finger on. But the danger is there, and it's very fucking real because it's a sense, and it doesn't go off without actually being activated. You're a hoe. Now, I'm not saying don't go be a hoe for the nigga that you with. I'm saying do whatever you got to do to get his attention. You want his attention? You want to dress up nasty? You want to send him motherfucking videos? You want to send him pictures in the middle of the day telling him that you look forward to seeing him later? I'm saying do all of the hoe behavior that you do on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. All of the attention you are trying to get from the world, try to get from him. And if he fails to give it, you know that's not the motherfucker. But if you don't ever try to elicit the attention from him and you are getting it from elsewhere, don't be mad at the outcome, bitches. Do not be mad at the outcome.
This all could be so simple.
I told you, life is simple. We make it hard. This is not a complicated matter. It's really not. Be a hoe, be a little slut for the nigga that you love, that you want to be with. You give him all of that positive attention. He'll give you attention in return. Reciprocity. You're asking for attention, yet you are giving him none. Then yeah, I mean, fuck, I'm gonna sit on Instagram and Twitter and watch the latest fucking TikTok trend. Like that's what's gonna happen. When I'm sitting there scrolling through my motherfucking shit, looking at all these bitches shake their ass and their titties and bounce all manner of speaking and everything that God created and their mama gave them. Hey, it's on. It's on and popping.
I'm gonna get it from somewhere. If it ain't from you, it's gonna be from somebody else.
You know.
I'm not even gonna beat that dead horse no more. I keep saying it, but I guess I don't know if people don't really understand it. I don't
Reciprocity, hoes.
It's a very simple
Reciprocity.
concept.
Reciprocity. That's the law of the land.
I don't know, man. I just don't know, Sarge. I just don't know. Just don't know.
Don't call me Sarge. I'm Sergeant.
Like, that should be wild to me, man. Shit be so wild. I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for sure.
I'll be trying to get somebody on the podcast for you to fucking.
I don't. You know what? I don't care. I
know.
no longer.
I know you
listen,
don't.
I no longer care. I no longer care. If y'all don't want to have the dialogue directly with me, that's fine. I understand your fear, and yes, it's fair. It's cool. Feel free. Dialogue with Mook. Give him 10, and he'll tell me the 10, and I will answer them, or I will have a self debate with the. Now, give it thought. Don't do nothing stupid. Give it real thought, because you won't be here to defend your question or your inquiry. So I'll go left on you.
It ain't shit you can do about it.
Right. Like, hey, well thought out, properly composed inquiries and questions. I will address said topic.
Did I call out the motherfucker the last podcast, did I call them out and tell
Yeah,
them? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I couldn't remember because we
yeah.
have a
Because
positive.
she didn't want to debate facts.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to remember. I couldn't remember if I
I mean,
had.
look, don't even get me started. I'll sit here and debate a motherfucker's feelings all day, but I'll tell you that your feelings are fucking deep rooted trauma and based on fucking an erroneous belief system that you personally hold that has no bearing with reality. So you should probably reevaluate because the truth of the matter is, as you begin to heal your trauma, you won't feel the same way. So you can't stand on the square you're standing. That's the truth.
The gospel. Gospel.
Like if I had never suffered from inconsiderate bitches, I probably wouldn't feel the way I feel now. But you can't unring that bell. I understand that my demeanor and my intolerance is a trauma response. I just present it better. That's the reality of the situation. I'm not the frustrated nigga who's gonna beat you the fuck up. Like, nah, I'll talk to you, stupid bitch. No problem. Whatever.
Every time, hold on, this is funny to me. It's not gonna be funny to me. Every time because I be thinking when he be talking, I'll be like, okay, this is the clip I'm gonna put on my TikTok. He fuck it up. He fuck it up. Like, well, I can't look. TikTok already on my bumper, so I gotta be careful and selective what the fuck I put up
No,
there.
you can put it up there. It is what it is.
I be like,
It's not bullying. It's not hate speech. It's the truth.
shit. You tell that to the people that report our shit.
I mean, they're gonna report what they report. It is what it is. Oh,
That's another.
let me
Yeah, I was
acknowledge.
gonna say, go ahead. I
No,
was
no,
like,
no, no. I have to take because yesterday, Martin Luther King. Let me take the time to acknowledge all of the powerful kings and queens and well-to-do black folks who were actually given a day off. And also let me shout out all of the racist white business owners that don't acknowledge that it's a federal fucking holiday and don't give their fucking employees a day off. Let me take the time to say that your imaginary white man who comes down the chimney is definitely not more important than a nigga who died on the balcony to help propel civil rights. Like, let me say that. Let me give you that. Let me give you that a guy who was assassinated in the modern times is definitely more important than
and the fat white man.
presidents. No, I'm going to be
Oh,
multiple holidays, right?
okay.
Than
Carry on.
presidents. Let me acknowledge that the guy who gave wonderful speeches and drove the dialogue between black folks and white folks at a tumultuous time in our nation's history is definitely more important than a bunny with plastic eggs and fucking chocolate. Like let me acknowledge that, right? Let me acknowledge that the the current turn of the new year, which still is resulting in trees dying because it has been shifted from spring to winter, is definitely more important than like let me acknowledge that. But look, let me so, bruh, you're doing the thing, right? We understand December is the final month, right? We get it
Right.
beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Correct.
Now let me pose this. Based on the count, all of these things coincide with a particular language. Like the etymology of a word has directly to do with word usage. Do you understand that the DEC in December is the deck 10, like decade, like 10, like you understand that? and we understand Oct is 8, right? October is supposed to be the 8th month.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be 10th month.
Mm-hmm.
But we know these things, right?
Okay.
Where are we? I'm not going down there. I'm gonna
Okay.
let y'all do what y'all do.
I was waiting. I was like,
No, I'm not going there. They're gonna ban us. They're already gonna ban us.
look, there. I told you already on our ass. Like, no, never mind.
Anyway, I just needed to take the time to acknowledge that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. existed, did great things. That I Have a Dream speech was a lot of years before he was fucking assassinated. So if all you know about Dr. Martin Luther King is I have a dream, you need to wake the fuck up because he was on some whole other shit when they put him down on that balcony. Um,
Mm.
so his dream of having little black boys and little white girls stand together and being judged by the content of their character and not the color of their skin, yeah, that shit was gone. Um, we're gonna let that be what it's gonna be. Um, shout out to the naughty cop who serviced her whole department.
We're done. We're done.
No, that's dope. Look, her sexual proclivities should hold no bearing on her ability to hold that position.
That's why I was confused. Like,
She's not like she was fucking criminals. She was fucking fellow cops, right? Number one,
adults.
Let me ask you. No. Fuck that. Let me ask you this, bro. Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
I'm with it.
No, seriously.
Okay.
Who told? One of you niggas is a bitch.
The world may never know, bro. The world may never know.
Surely it wasn't the husband just based on embarrassment and the fact he continued to stand by her. Surely it wasn't her. Had to be one of the motherfuckers she was fucking. Like was she like? Because I seen the men she was fucking, right? Seen pictures. They was shoveling a lot of dick in her.
It could have been.
Was one of the guys upset because the amount of dick he had an e-tool and somebody else had a snow shovel, so he was mad? I don't know.
If you look at the pictures, it's one that
fits what I just said.
Could have possibly, it could have been. I can neither confirm nor deny. I don't. I can what if that scenario a lot of ways. That's my number one. That's my number one what if though. That is definitely the tippy top. But I don't know. Like somebody told.
Somebody was e-tooling dick and somebody else was shoveling dick.
Yeah, and they didn't like being they didn't like being made fun of. But then again,
I'm gonna let it be what it's gonna be.
But then again, if you tell, you know what? Fuck it.
Right.
Like,
who told?
Yeah.
Why is this out?
Yeah. That's definitely some weirdo ass shit.
We out.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. We'll be back. You don't have to stop it.
Yeah, okay.